Okay guys, we're about to start our visual walkthrough, tour, inspection all in one shot here. That way you guys can get an idea of what this Grand Design Reflection looks like. And I am not a professional, by the way, so if you hear me mess up, hey, you know, I'm just a human being. But we're gonna go ahead and start at the roof. So I'm gonna walk over there to the roof and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're up on the roof of our Grand Design Reflection. Here you can see the roof is in really good shape. If you are from Oregon and you live west of the mountains, you know we get a ton of rain. So I actually took today and go ahead and treated this roof. This is rubber roof treatment I got from Fred's RV local here. But really important, keeping care of the roof is probably the most important thing, because it's what keeps this RV in good condition. And you can hear the AC running there, so AC works. But the roof is in really good condition. You'll notice there's no cracks anywhere. There's a couple seals that I may end up redoing. Oregon had a really rough winter this winter, and we had some of the coldest, wettest winter that we've had in a long time, and very hard on the seals. So I'm going to go ahead and redo most of the seals that you see. Some of them have already been redone recently. You can see this antenna is pure white there. That's not factory. But other than that, all in real good shape. Just want to show you a bird's eye view of the roof. And you'll notice again, there's very little bacteria on the roof. That's what, you know, mold will start growing on these roofs if they're not washed fairly consistently, which can destroy the rubber, and it'll eventually eat through it. You need to clean these roofs. In terms of, this is a, you know, this is a walkthrough, but also a little bit of an instructional video, because to tell you the truth, taking care of these RVs is not as easy as you think. You've got to put some time into them. Otherwise, they'll go to hell in a handbasket, excuse my language, but that's the truth. And the reason for that is because the weather in Oregon, especially here, it's just really rough on these trailers. So when I was first looking for this trailer, I looked at a couple of trailers that were 2009, 2010, and one of the first things I noticed is that I would smell mold when I walked into them, and I saw, you know, patching on the roof and all kinds of stuff like that. And that's because people just don't take care of their stuff. That's the deal. They don't take care of it. What they do is they'll let it sit out and not use it for months and months on end. And by the way, if you're not living in your RV, or you're not using it in one way, shape, or form, you better put heat to it, or you better store it somewhere, or put it under cover, because I tell you what, they will rot. That's just the way it's going to happen, okay? They'll rot because the weather here is just too wet. So anyway, hopefully you can see just through this inspection here that the roof is in really good condition. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. So no problems with the roof. And I know you're thinking, well, this is 2016, it shouldn't have problems with the roof. I'll tell you right now, any RV that spent an entire year out in the weather is going to have problems unless it was taken care of. It only takes 1 year to destroy an RV. That's the deal. So if an RV is at least 1 year old, then it can have problems. It happens really fast. So this RV is in perfect condition. Well, I shouldn't say perfect. There's little things here and there, and I'll show you what little issues I've had. Not too many. It's in great condition, let's put it that way. Nothing is ever perfect, but this thing is in great condition. Okay, so I'm going to go back down and we're going to look at the exterior. Okay, we're going to start at the front of the Reflection here and just do a little visual inspection of this RV. First thing you'll notice is it does have a gooseneck adapter. If you do not have a gooseneck, then we can take this off. It is welded just in a couple little spots there. It can be knocked off real quick, no problem. Although if you don't have a preference, I would certainly consider a gooseneck, just because it gives you a little bit better articulation. And in my opinion, they're easier to back up and get into places. And it also gives you free use of the bed, because you can put a gooseneck usually and hide the hitch. So anyway, a couple things I want you to look at. All of the rubber is in good condition all the way around the RV. Okay, I just washed this today, and you can already see little markings here. I don't know what that is. A little bit of redness of something. Anyway, we're gonna get rid of it though. Yeah, I am extremely anal retentive, so it's just the way it is though. But we're gonna go through the whole thing here. So I'm just basically showing you the RV close up and personal. As you can see, we'll open this up here. Oh, maybe we'll open it up. There we go. All right. Here's your control box. It shows you dry camping, power fill, city water, winterize, sanitize. This is also your outdoor shower right here, which does work. I don't want to spray myself in the face, but you know, we won't tempt fate there. But anyway, this is the basement in here. Got some decent room, goes all the way through, and of course I got my stuff in here. You know, but that can all be removed, obviously. We go ahead and shut this back off. Everything, all the appliances work. This is the back end to the freezer and fridge right here. Like I said, everything is in good working order. Also have, there's the pipe there. And if you notice down below here too, the frame is actually made of steel. Not all of these have steel frames. A lot of them have aluminum frames. So this is not per se a super light RV. If you're looking for a really light RV, this is not it. It doesn't say light anywhere on it because it's not light. But if you want one that's very sturdy, then there you go. Problem with aluminum is it's super stiff and they tend to pop seals. Here, I'm just showing you all the seals. By the way, if you're new to RVing and you're gonna pop out your slide, make sure that the seal comes out fully with it. Sometimes it'll get snagged and it won't come out completely. And if it does that, you need to fix it before it rains, okay? So don't let that seal get snagged underneath there and then not pop it out. And you will see that happen. I've owned a few RVs and it seems like a common problem, and it's an easy fix. Just go in and pull that out while you've got the chance. You can see everything's in really good condition. All these 2016s ought to be shiny. This is no different. Everything is in really good condition. I'm gonna go ahead and open up our outdoor kitchen here. That's what this is here. I've got one little issue here I got to fix. That knob there actually needs a new flange on it. We're gonna go ahead and open this up though. And here is our kitchen, which I've used a couple times. Really nice having an outdoor kitchen if it's hot out. That way you don't, here's a little stove and you can run the stove while it's hot out. That way you're not putting all that heat inside of your trailer. Go ahead and close this back up. Plenty of cabinet space here. You got cabinet space, you got space up there. More space there. Microwave that I've maybe used twice total. You can see, looks brand new. And then it does have an outdoor fridge, which is very cool. So this is kind of a secondary fridge for me. And I don't have a lot in there, as you can see. And of course the fridge does not work when you're not hooked up to 110. So that's not working on your battery. So just be aware of that if you're gonna go travel, that you don't have anything in there that's gonna go bad while you're traveling, or stick a bag of dry ice in there. Okay, that's it for the outdoor kitchen. Go ahead and close this back up. Oh, and this is what I have to, I will have this fixed. This little flange here is missing, and I'll replace that. It's not a big deal. Actually, I think the flange is in here and the screw's in here. I just gotta, yeah, there it is. I just gotta put it together. So we'll do that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this back up. And move on. Next slide. As you can see, there's all the rubber, nice condition, really important. And again, it's all facing out. That's where it should be. The only other thing I got is the only other imperfection here. Got a little bit of a dent here, really small, but there is a little dent there and one there. Other than that, in really good condition on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with the awning here in a second, and let me show you guys that the awning comes in and out, so you can see that works.
Go to the bathroom.
Keep pushing it. All right, we're my son is making the awning go back up, just so you guys can see it's all working. So that is the automatic awning. All right. Okay, now he's pushing it back out. It's coming out. All right. And there you go. Awning is out and works flawlessly. Okay, you can hear the outdoor speakers going now. And you can also see the LED lights up there. I'll go ahead and turn those on in a second. Alright, LEDs out. You see also they light up your speakers. Very nice. Last thing is tanks in this other section here. That's the other side of that basement. There is one of your tanks. You got two 7-gallon tanks. Alright. Open this up by one hand. It's probably not. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Alright. There's inside here. Also, you have AC plugs there. I got extension cords hanging in there. But there's your battery disconnect, so that it disconnects your battery until you're ready to use it. When you turn that on, your battery is live. And right now I'm plugged in, obviously, 50 amp. So all right, let me go out on the front here. We got another storage compartment here. Let me go turn off the radio, then we'll deal with the storage compartment. Okay, this is the front storage compartment. Go ahead and open this up. It's got a little thing that lets it hang there. This is where your battery is, of course. And also, this particular Reflection is it does have solar installation. At least it has a place for solar. So here's the solar charging here. This is 10 amp. Little charging. You can set this up for solar. It's all wired already. So here's your solar wiring. Grand Reflections are these are really nice trailers, guys. Very, very nice trailers. When we get to the inside, you'll see just how nice the trailer really is. And the only reason I'm selling it, again, is that I'm looking for a toy hauler. And so that's why we're selling this baby. Okay, we're gonna head into the RV now. So my virtual tour continues. One thing you'll notice is there's a ton of lights in here. Let's go ahead and go to the control board. There is the control board. You can see the water pump is on. And let me go ahead and turn on the ceiling light. Let's see, step light. There's a step down there, light. Of course, it's light in here, so you don't see that. But you also hear the AC blaring right now. I'm going to leave that on for a second. It's blowing cold, and it's also that AC is pumped throughout the entire RV. So you got little fans all over the place. You can see that one right there, and there's one in the bedroom. We'll go into that in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. So we'll turn this off. Let for it to go off. Well, that's going off. Let's go in here and check out the bunk room. Here's the bunk room, guys. Open that up. See a nice leather couch, plenty of storage space. There's the storage down there. Another little cabinet there, place for your flat screen TV. Another bunk here, and then another bunk right there. And then if you look here, there's actually another bunk up here. I'll go ahead and push this down. I'm not gonna bring it all the way down, but you can see there's the bunk. There's another window and emergency. Go ahead and put that back up. Yeah, sorry guys, I got a lot of stuff stacked in here, but I end up storing some stuff in here. So another little closet, as you can see, full of clothes. There's a closet, but lots of space. This is a really nice little bunk room. If you've got kids or grandkids, this is a great place. You can have 4 or 5 little kids in here sleeping, no big deal. Like I said, tons of storage. You can see cabinets there. Cabinets all along there. So very, very nice. All right, we're going to back up here. We'll go back over to the heater. I'm actually going to turn the furnace on so you can hear that running. So cabinetry, lots of cabinetry. It's a little built-in. I actually use that as a little desk there. You got leather couches, more cabinetry. There's a ton of storage in this RV. In fact, I have stuff, some of these are actually empty. You got a fireplace here that works. This only works, of course, when you're attached to a 50 amp plug-in. And then you got your Furion stereo there. The kitchen is really nice in this place. Just because it's all right here. Got a little island, lots of storage space. And on the stove, all the burners work. Go ahead and light these. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Anyway, these two light easily. This last one over here is a little bit harder to light. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe you got to clean the igniter, or you got to use a match. And then on the oven, the pilot works, but you have to light it manually. It does not light automatically. So that's about one of the only things that's really wrong with this RV. But that does not light automatically. You just have to get in there with a match and light it that way. But otherwise, it functions fine. Here's the pantry. Turn the little pantry light on. There's lights all over this dang place. As you can see, pantry full of food. Nice pantry. You can store all kinds of stuff in there. You got more cabinetry underneath the sink. We'll go ahead and run the sink. You hear the pump running. There's the pump going. Okay, perfect. Cabinetry and countertops really nice. Got a nice leather seats for the table there, and of course you got storage underneath both seats. And then over here, these do fold out too, just so you know. I'll go ahead and pop these out. Both of them come out like this, so you can sit, lean back, and watch the like 37-inch TV that's over here. So very, very nice. All right, we're gonna go up here now. Again, one more cabinetry here. Just one second. Lots of cabinetry all over the place. Okay, plenty of storage. Plenty of storage, trust me on that. We're gonna keep going here up through the hallway. We'll go into the bathroom just so you can check that out. More cabinetry. Just a ton of cabinetry here. You stack all your towels in here. A drawer there. This is a full shower. One cool feature is the water heater is pretty large in this. I think it's 12 gallon. I'm not sure. I'll check on that. I'll put that in the data when I post the ad. But I will tell you that if you put the propane on and the electric on at the same time, you have plenty of hot water. You can run a 30-minute shower in here, no problem, as long as you have both those run at the same time. So it'll heat it twice as much, I guess. But anyway, it works. Little sink in here, obviously, and got your other thing. The toilet here is porcelain, so nice heavy-duty toilet like you'd see in a house. One thing I will point out too is that the water in here is PEX pipe. See that red and blue pipe there? This is PEX. That's the same piping you would see in a normal house. Okay, off into the bedroom here. The last place. Very nice. Lots of lights. You can see this in here. By the way, the carpeting, I just took the plastic off the carpeting today right there. Most of this had plastic on it up until just about a month ago. So anyway, lots more. Here you got lots more storage there. And hey, hi. Okay, so nice little leather headboard there and more cabinetry. Also, I got a couple of fans. We'll talk about that in a second. Lots of little hooks too. These were installed by me and the previous owner, so have hooks there. And that is about it. And like I said, it's a very nice RV. And if I wasn't looking for a toy hauler, I would certainly keep this baby. It seems like it's sturdy, and I haven't had really any issues of any kind. This is the fan here. I'll go ahead and turn this on. So it has an automated fan. Fan's turning on now. fan where the fan goes. And just so you can hear it turn on, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the furnace. I'm going to turn it on for just a brief moment because it is already really hot in here. Or really hot outside anyway. So let me turn the furnace up. I'm going to have to get it to like, let's see, what's the temperature in here? It's 76, so we'll have to go to like 80 to get it to come on. Oh man. Well, here we go. We'll put it at 81. Alright, I'm going to turn off the vent. Let's see if we can get that furnace to come on. By the way, if you hear that little fan, that little buzzy noise, that is the converter, because I have every light in this place turned on right now, so it's probably running a little double overtime. Okay, we got the fan to turn on, or the furnace to turn on, excuse me. And as you can see, I turned all the lights off. We see how much darker it is in here when the lights are all off. Okay, there you hear it, just kicked on. I'm not going to let this run very long because, oh yeah, we're kicking warm air out there. Yep, we're going to turn this off. Okay, well, there's proof. Furnace works. That's all we need to see. I had to turn it to 90 to get it to come on. Let's turn that off. We'll let that go off now. Take a while, and then I'll turn the AC back on and get this baby cooled down. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like I said, taking care of an RV is takes time and effort, and so I've taken very good care of this one, and hopefully the next owner will do the same. Because these things, I don't know how many of you have seen RVs or gone out there and looked at them. I've seen quite a few of them that were in disarray, and they were only a couple years old. It was really sad to see, and they still want 30,000+ for them. It's just ridiculous. So they end up at these dealers and auctions or whatever, and a lot of them are in really not very good condition. If you look past, they'll be clean, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're in great condition. This one is clean, and it also is in really good condition. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.